Hey guys, this is an extract guide for the newly added Smugglers Tunnel Green Flare extract on Interchange. And if you do plan to take this extract, just know that you will need to bring in one of the green flares, either the handheld or the flare gun cartridge, and you can buy the green flare handheld version at level 1 Jaeger once you do have them unlocked. So here's a preliminary map of Interchange that was made by Reamer to show the approximate location of the expansion, which does also have the new green flare Smugglers Tunnel extract, and now I will show you guys this in a raid. So my PMC is here at the beginning of the expansion, and for reference, the mall's going to be just in front of me as well as the tall Ultra Mall sign. But turning around, we do want to use these train cars and then the connexes to cross over the train tracks. And then once you do end up getting through both of these connexes, then you do want to go to the left and then take a right up the path that leads to the lab sign. Now going into this new area, then you want to keep to the right of the fuel tanker and continue past the loaded container handler. And then you want to keep following this path along past the truck and also the yellow van. And then you will end up at a small guard track with a raised boom arm barrier gate. Now once you get to this location, then you will need to pay attention for the signal flare area notification in the bottom right hand corner, as this is always the most important thing when you are trying to use a green flare extract, because if you do fire the flare outside this area, then it will not work. And then you will just get gunned down when you try to extract. So once you are in this area, then I put my PMC even with the guard shack and the barrier gate, and then you want to have your flare assigned to a quick slot, or you can go ahead and assign it now, either from your rig pockets or you can keep it in your special slots so that you won't lose it if you end up dying. And then you want to hit the assigned number for the flare, and then I ended up aiming the top of my flare cartridge in between the top two rungs of the power lines while my PMC was at rest, and then I hit the fire button. And since so many people do struggle to fire the flares correctly, I always try to give you guys placement that you can replicate for shooting the flare so that you don't misfire and die, because it can be buggy whenever you do end up doing a green flare. Now after the flare goes off, then you do want to wait 3 to 5 seconds for the game to register, and then you can run straight down the road, and once you do get past the evac sign, then you will begin to extract. So hopefully you guys found this extract guide useful and it does help you to locate this new expansion area. Thank you guys for clicking on my guide on this, and I will see you guys in the next one.